A love triangle between Buck, Abby, and Bobby might have taken the characters on 911 in a completely different direction, but it's easy to forget how much the cast has changed over the course of 8 seasons. With the exception of Buck, the majority of relationship problems in 911 Season 8 have resulted from external events that significantly affected pre-existing and generally stable unions. For example, Bobby's passing in 911 affected not only Athena but also almost every other person on the 118. Buck recalls his strong disapproval of that story choice in an Instagram post. As early as the first season, one specific relationship would have been upended very differently, according to Buck's actor Oliver Stark. Although love triangles are nothing new for Ryan Murphy's television series, there was a plot point in the first season of 911 where Bobby would have pursued Abby while she was already with Buck. Technically, Athena's contribution to 911 hasn't diminished much since Bobby's passing. She continues to put in a lot of effort and prevent past suspects from committing the same errors that initially put them in her sights. However, if he had been able to continue his love triangle against Buck, Athena and Bobby might never have happened. Even though it just so happened that Connie Britton only played Abby for one regular season, her length of service doesn't alter the numerous ways that Buck and Bobby's relationship would have changed if they had started dating. The 118 is more than just a number, as Chimney says in the Season 8 finale of 911. Chimney also had problems with Bobby during the first season. Bobby believed Chimney deserved better, so they were even involved in her romantic life. However, Stark is alluding to Heartbreaker, the 6th episode, where Bobby makes it apparent that he thinks Abby is more deserving than Buck. Watching the episode makes it obvious where the script originally intended to take that idea, but if their professional relationship had started off that way, Buck's enduring respect for Bobby would never have made half as much sense. Putting Abby in a love triangle wouldn't have significantly altered her course because she left after the first season. However, by the time of his passing, Bobby had become somewhat of a firehouse patriarch, and it's fortunate that 911 avoided tarnishing that reputation as much as possible. Bobby wasn't a bad person for noticing that Buck and Abby had different initial desires. However, keeping him out of it not only protected Bobby's integrity but also the relationship between Buck and Abby. Compared to a dramatic romance plot, that is worth a lot more.